If you think the system is rigged against you, you're right, but the system is working exactly as it was designed to. And the people winning, they're not even cheating. You're just losing because the system is not broken. The way you play the game is. Here, let me give you 7 examples. First, the workers trap. You trade your time for money. You get taxed at the highest rates. Everyone takes their cut and you get paid last. Meanwhile, the people at the top, they get paid whether they show up to work or not. You see, you're working in the machine. They own the machine. Number 2, the tax maze. You pay taxes on money you haven't even seen yet, because they take it out of your paycheck before they even give it to you. But business owners, they spend first, then pay taxes on what's left. Same tax code, completely different game, completely different bottom line. And I'll show you how this works in just a minute. Number 3, the inflation scam. You save dollars while they print more of them. Every year, your buying power shrinks, but the people who owe money, inflation pays their debts for them. Your savings melt, their debts disappear. Number 4, the debt trap. You see, you borrow money at 18 to 29% to buy things that lose value. They borrow money at 3 to 5% to buy things that increase in value and generate income. Same tool, opposite results. You drown in debt. They get rich from it. And if you're not getting the picture yet, these next 3 will make it crystal clear. The system, it's like a game of poker. You take a seat at the table, deal me in, you say, and you lose hand after hand after hand, and then you slowly start to realize the deck is stacked against you. The cards are marked. Every hand you thought you lost fair and square, the dealer could see your cards before you ever played them. But here's the thing about marked cards. Once you know how to read the marks, the game completely flips. Now you and the dealer can both see what's coming, and everyone else at the table still playing blind. Here, stay with me and I'll show you how to read these marked cards. But 5, the banking hustle. You deposit your paycheck. The bank pays you 1% to hold it for you, then charges you 7% to borrow it back. They're literally using your money to get rich, then charging you for the privilege. Number 6, the dollar decay. They built a currency designed to lose value over time. You know, every Fed meeting, they tell you to your face that their target is to degrade your dollar by 2% annually. This isn't a conspiracy. It's not even a secret. They spell it out for you in plain English every 6 weeks or so. Your cash melts in the bank. Their assets rise with inflation. The same force destroying your savings is building their wealth. Here, and I'll show you how to get inflation to build yours in the same way in just a second. But number 7, the ownership illusion. You think you own your house. Well, stop paying property taxes and see who really owns it. You're renting from the government. They just call it home ownership to make you feel better. You starting to see the pattern? This isn't a broken system. This is a designed system. But it doesn't work without you playing by the house rules so that they can play by the real rules. But now that I showed you these marked cards, let me show you how to flip every single one of these disadvantages to your advantage. Number 1, shift the workers trap to the owner's advantage. Stop being the employee, start being the entity. I mean, even a simple side hustle with an LLC changes everything. Business owners spend pre-tax dollars. Employees get leftovers. For example, you receive a paycheck as an employee. You pay taxes on that, and then you pay your cell phone bill, your rent, your car, or whatever, with what's left over. As a business owner, you receive your income, you pay your cell phone bill, you deduct your home office, you deduct your mileage, and then pay taxes on what's left over. It's a tiny nuance in the sequence of events, but a significant difference in your bottom line. You don't need a big business to do this either. You need a business structure. More income might not be what improves your situation, but rather just the flow of the income you already make will. Number 2, navigate the tax maze using the business playbook. You see, you don't need to rewrite the tax code. Just use the pages written for business owners, for like depreciation, home office, vehicle expenses, equipment, travel, all legal deductions if you know how to read the marks. The wealthy don't pay less taxes because they're cheating. They pay less taxes because they're making better moves. Number 3, turn the inflation scam into the inflation hack. You see, inflation is guaranteed and it will eventually break you, or it can make you. You see, it's an equal opportunity money destroyer. It destroys other people's money the same way it destroys yours. So locked in fixed rate debt, other people's money, on assets that produce income. Every month, inflation quietly pays off huge portions of your debt in two ways. First, inflation makes everything more expensive, including rent. So your rental income goes up while your mortgage payment stays locked. Second, inflation makes your property worth more. The same house that cost you $200,000 is now worth $250,000, and you still owe only $200,000. Inflation gave you $50,000 to help pay off your debt. The mark on this card? Borrow depreciating money to buy appreciating assets. I mean, if you get nothing else from this video, that one right there is enough to tilt the entire playing field in your favor. And if you need some help with that, download the Frustrated Investor's Guide to Passive Income at frustratedinvestor.com. Number 4, escape the debt trap by unlocking productive debt. You see, bad debt buys liabilities. Good debt buys assets and income streams. Use other people's money to buy things that pay the cost of using their money. The wealthy aren't debt-free, they're debt empowered. There's a difference. You starting to feel it? That moment when you realize you've been holding a losing hand, but the game was rigged the whole time, and now you can see exactly which cards are coming next? Number 5, turn the banking hustle into your hustle. You see, you can continue to let banks use your money to make their money, or you can use your money to make your money. You see, next time you sell your home, consider this: carrying the financing back for the buyer. So like the bank, you get a down payment. You can charge fees. You can collect monthly payments with interest. You can defer your tax liability. You can even sell your home for more than it's worth in exchange for the buyer's convenience of skipping the bank hoops. There's value in that. And if the buyer defaults, you can take the property back and sell it all over again and restart this cash flow machine. Just like the bank. The money, it's in the money. Number 6, turn the dollar decay into dollar growth. You see, cash is trash in an inflationary system. But assets love inflation. Real estate, businesses, gold, commodities, things that produce income, things that appreciate over time because of inflation. You see, while dollars weaken, your assets strengthen. The wealthy don't save money, they store value. Now, this last one, you know how we talked about it earlier, how you pay property taxes, right? I mean, even if you own your own real estate, you own it outright, you still have to pay taxes on it. There's no getting around that. You never truly own land in this system, but you can own ideas. Create something once, license it forever. Courses, books, systems, processes, solutions. Like how they charge you rent for land that you'll never really own, you can charge royalties for ideas you never really sell. And that's number 7, turning the ownership illusion into the intellectual property advantage. You see what just happened? Every single way they beat you can be flipped to beat them. Same deck, same cards. And you now know how to read those cards. But knowing the marks on the cards and making your first play, 2 different things entirely. The smartest first move, getting access to 0% money. And I show you exactly how to do that right here. You can't fix a rigged game. You can play it better. And once you do, the same machine that's been holding you down starts lifting you up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.